test day. You know what that means. Close your book, close your notes. I try to not stress my students out first and foremost. And I feel probably my 3 best things that I do to prepare my students is 1, hands-on activities. If they can get their hands on some kind of material where they can actually do things, it sticks in their brain longer. So if they read a question on a test later, I feel that they are definitely going to be like, oh, I've experienced that, I can answer that question. I think a second thing that I do to prepare my students is the way I question. I do not let my students just answer with a couple words. I always tell my students, you need to upgrade that answer. Or a lot of times I say, okay, that's kind of a 4th grade answer, can we make it an 8th grade answer? And so I make them really elaborate their answers to me. And then a lot of times, as soon as they give me the answer, I will respond with, why did you think that was the answer? So that then they have to reason why that was, and then I know they have the understanding of, oh, okay, they do get it. So I think questioning is a really important thing. Myself, lately, I've noticed that a lot of my examples, students are like, I've never experienced that before. So I'm really trying to give them examples that would fit their, I guess, everyday life, something that they would have experienced. Simple things as like when I'm teaching Bernoulli's principle about how the shower curtain comes in at you when you're in the shower, you know, kind of thing. Like students are like, oh, that happens to me a lot, you know, okay, well, here's why. Well, then they remember that. Or they're thinking about science when they're at home and things like that. I think that's my top 3 things to really prepare my students. I don't hound them with a bunch of questions and here's a practice test, practice, practice, practice. I would rather use my time to give them their real life examples, let them get their hands on some things, and try to make science fun.